Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm in high with Marty. I will be by his side. We're gonna conquer those mountains, reach for the sky. No heights are too great. 𝐿𝐴 is just the start. Fly my Marty, I am by your side. I'm in high with Marty. I will be by his side. We're gonna conquer those mountains, reach for the sky. No heights are too great. 𝐿𝐴 is just the start. Fly my Marty, I am by your side. 𝐿𝐴 is just the start. Fly my Marty.
Hello, everybody. Here we are. It is Friday, the 22nd. I'm very excited. There is something I want to get across right away, and this is important for everybody to know. There was a couple times this past week I was on Connect, and I'm going to say it out loud. It was looping. I got kicked out. This happened, that happened. I'm like, man. Well, then I was working and I noticed things are uploading funny and slowly, and I'm going, I called the internet provider. I was on with them for an hour last night. They reset it from their control panel. It came on a little better, not much. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So a man came today. He found at the pole there's a some kind of filter that he removed. The connection at the outside of the house, there was one wire that was bad. He redid it, and my internet connection with the router is the best I've had in a year. I want to let everyone know, you want the best experience, make sure the bridge you use, and I mean the router or the cable company, we all have certain computers, we're going to upgrade them, but I would imagine a lot of you are getting bad performance, no matter what it is, and we want to blame something else. I didn't, because I knew in the past it was great. Now it's great. Well, 𝐿𝐴, even though it gets better every day, it wasn't 𝐿𝐴, it was me. So run a test on it. Ask them questions. We're paying a lot of money for internet. Ask them questions. Look, I did a test. These are the numbers I got. What should I be getting? Because I'll tell you what, you're already paying. They will come out and work on it. This guy came out and it was like I got a new internet or like I got a new computer. And the point is, I was paying for that anyway for horrible service. Now, it was me because I had to tell them, but they actually called. They sent a signal, said, we're getting about a 70% from the house, from the outside of the wall in, was like 40%. So everything's fine. Blew me away. On this restream right here, I upload one video at a time. It takes forever. I did 3, 1 click. Restream did not get better. It was the internet provider and the way it is hooked up to my computer. Please, everybody watching this, instead of blame game and looking at you did and she did, trust me. You might think I've got the best internet, I got the highest internet speed you can. I have the top technology router for Xfinity, brand new. And it was working like crap. And even when I thought it was okay, it wasn't as good as it could be because the guy came out, 16 years experience, but you got to enforce it. You have to be nasty. Just say, look, I work online. I do a lot of stuff online. It needs to be right. I'm just passing that along because I just knew it should be better. And I was right. And they came and told me the problems. It was little things. A little wire, the little copper wire wasn't long enough, or the cable wasn't screwed in quite tight enough. Anyway, I wanted to emphasize that. And I think a lot of you, like a high percentage, will go, whoa, look how much better this got. It didn't get better. You got better. Really, trust me. I know this for experience today and yesterday. Chris is going to find out the same thing. Anyway, as you know, there's a new show tonight. I believe it's something with Ron.
I forget it too. It's something. Let's O. That's what it is.
With Ron. Anyway, it should be a lot of fun. It'll be tonight at 8 o'clock. The link will be in the back office. We just got it. I'm going to put it here. The attendee link we're going to put in the it'll be in the chat. So check that out. It'll be a lot of fun. Mr. Mufar was scheduled to come, so he might be there. I mean, I know his schedule can change in a second, but he said he's going to try to be there. So it'll be a lot of fun. And everyone is invited, obviously. But Ron started it up. He wanted to do it. And you know what? All the years I've known Ron, he's tried real hard to get involved more and he's always wanted to be, but his health was horrible. And thank God somebody brought him in and said, walk up and down the hall. This is what he told me. I don't know if I should be sharing it, but I'm going to because I really care about Ron. Said he came down the hall and the guy checked him a couple of minutes and went, you need a pacemaker. Now, this is 20, 30 years Ron putting up with this crap, maybe even longer. He got it. And even when you see Ron now, it's unbelievable. It's like a totally different person. He's high spirited. He's a lot of fun. He's a jokester. Part of him I wish was back to normal, but he's a lot of fun. He really is. I mean, and he's really into it. And I'm so happy to see what a turnaround. See, the power of ONPASSIVE, like I said, is the people. Even, I don't care if you believe, you don't believe, I'm going by my experience. Prayer is powerful. But if you get thousands of people doing it, we're going to take this business that is as unique and as rare as a unicorn itself, and it's going to come up like a phoenix. It's going to blow up the world in a good way. And I'll tell you what, it had to be more than just a hope and a dream. Ash had the hope. He's got the drive, and he was the one elected to take this path and knock down this forest so he could clear out the land, and got the best people with him. In front of everyone here, you see Marty climbing the Burj Khalifa. I want to say he said I would. I thought, oh my God, what's he talking about? I didn't want to hear it because I didn't know what it meant. Chris would bring it up all the time to ask, and Marty still climbed? Yes. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going up the Burj Khalifa. I guarantee it. I was wrong. My big ass climbed the Burj Khalifa. Okay. Anyway, it was humbling. I was speechless, which is hard to believe. I did send a video to Ash and all his whole tech team, thanking them, and I told him to make me speechless is unbelievable because I'm the second biggest mountain on passive. I'm not going to tell you who the first one is. No, we can guess. You know, I don't want to name names. It's ignorant to do that. Anyway, so anyway, we're getting close to the holiday. I'm pretty excited. The kids are blown up. My house looks like a winter freaking wonderland. We got everything you could imagine from elves and stockings and a Christmas tree that looks like something out of Macy's. We got the front yard. We got snowmen, everything. They're all around. We even got reindeer crap on the floor. Oh, wait a minute. That's Dallas's crap. But anyway, I'm just kidding. It's not really there. Don't look. I'm so nervous. She doesn't think that's funny at all. Anyway, but I want to go. I want to look back. We'll have a year in review one day, me and Chris. But I want to thank everybody for this past 10 months, whatever, this year. It was the biggest growth, the biggest change. I know it happened daily and monthly, but I've seen so many people grow bigger and better, and it's the best of them. Chris was this guy just could barely say anything 3 years ago. Now he talks to everybody and very inspirational to everybody. Ash said it. I've talked to Ash about it. I said, look what, and yeah, big change. Change for the good. But he's always been Chris. You need a platform and a place where you feel good about what you're doing. That's what happens. I think more. I believe, here's what I believe. ONPASSIVE will create more millionaires than any other company in the world combined. I'm going to push it. This is Marty's opinion. Second one is it will take more introverts and make them more the opposite than any other company in the world. I'm not kidding. I think introverts will be extroverts in ONPASSIVE. I see it already. People that normally wouldn't even put their camera on are running webinars. How does that happen? It happens because they feel comfortable. Because some of the most sharpest people in the world are introverted. Why? Because they're thinking more than they talk. Now they're able to talk. They have a lot to say. It's beautiful. Anyway, I know I'm not talking a lot about ONPASSIVE. I don't think I need to. The week was extraordinary. We know the company has got major things going on. Whatever you do, I put the video back there of Ash and the meeting for 360, but the write-up about it is very good. Very good. If you have an English, whatever, read it. You can translate it in your language. It is superb of how they wrote it up. It blew me away. This Dr. Tarek, all these amazing people that are working with Ash. I don't think it's an accident. I don't think Kamal's here by accident. Nazel's here by accident. None of them. I don't think it's an accident. I think there's a door knocked in your life and you open it or you ignore it. I opened it. Thank God. And a lot of people did. Some people said, I'm not going there. I don't do that. I don't believe that. Okay. That's okay. But you're here because you should be here. You belong here. Everybody's here because they should be. And the emphasis that Ash has been making, me and many other people, I don't like to use word leaders, me and many other guiders have said, it's about you. Be who you are. 100% you. Because I guarantee, I know this is statistics. 99% of the people die and put in the ground and never lived. Yeah, years went by. Yes, they were here, but an impact like we could have. I mean, I want to tell everybody about ONPASSIVE, not because I'm going to get paid. Yes, I'm going to make money. That's over. I already know that. Now I want people to know it because their lives will be different. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that, believe it. We're going to do a real quick one today because Chris is in a hot spot and his dog is getting groomed. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, well, I don't mean to start out this way, but I got some really, really sad news, bad news. There is no sad news or bad news. How's that for you? Gotcha. Guys, come out of it, smile. First of all, I want to personally thank every one of you because two great news I heard this morning is Pat Parrott showed up last night. I think she just did a live or it's showing later. And Harold Fox is coming home from the hospital. That's what prayer does, folks. That's what prayer does. God heard you. We love our brother and sister. And just to keep praying, it's a very important thing. It's kind of funny because Marty just touched on something that I kind of wanted to touch on. On the way to taking my dog to and I have no Wi-Fi. My internet shut down. I'm using it on my hotspot, by the way. So if it goes off, you'll know why. Is taking my dog to the groomers. I drive by my grandma and grandfather Duvion's gravesite. So on the way back, dropping my dog, I'm going to stop by and see him, tell him hi, Merry Christmas. And I'm looking around, and I just stopped. I got out, and I'm staring. I'm looking at all. And where they're buried, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that have gone home, passed on from the early 1800s till now. And I'm just looking around, and I don't want to sound morbid about this, but I'm looking around at all these people on the ground that went home thinking, how many of them really never lived life? And I think about that. I think about that about myself, and I'm alive. Have I really lived life? And it's something I think everyone needs to think about, because living life, I will say this again, isn't always just about work. And most of us, our whole lives, that's a big part of it, work. We do put work in front of family many, many times. And it's something I don't ever want to do again. I'll be the first to say I did it. Making that money for me was the most important thing in the world. And I missed out on the most important things in the world. Yeah, I have a regret. But I'm looking at all these people that passed on. I'm thinking, how many of them went to their grave, not really living life, not really doing something they always wanted to do? And I said to myself 1 hour ago, that's not going to be me. Okay. I hope God gives me a really long life. I really do. I pray that for everybody. But the time that I have now, I want to be the best person that I can be. Yep. I do want to do a lot of things. Yep. I want to help a lot of people, but I also want to come across as a person that just truly cares about everything in life. And that's really what ONPASSIVE is for me. I'm almost dang sure that's what Ash thinks. ONPASSIVE is going to be important in so many people's lives. And the people that kind of don't want to do it, reject it, all they are is they're going to be witnesses to the great things that's happening with everyone that joined as founders, affiliates, whatever you want to call the word or the names. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the greatest Christmas present you could give yourself right now is, number one, founders already know it. Number two, new individuals coming in. And I just seen this the other day. Someone said, we shouldn't put, it was my son's wife, I believe. She said we shouldn't really put pictures of a Christmas tree and a bunch of presents because there's so many out there that it's hurtful to. And to a point, I understand that, because as I'm speaking right now, I know there's millions of people who their Christmas might be, hey, they got a fresh glass of water and stuff like that. But there's just so many out there that need our help right now. And this is the third Christmas I've been around in ONPASSIVE. And each year I say it's going to be better and better. But I'm going to tell you this time, next Christmas, we're going to help a whole heck of a lot of people out. One of my goals is, and I hope you all have the same goal, is to make sure everyone has a great Christmas. But even better, to make sure everyone has a brand new life where they have the things that they need, like water, food, clothes. I can go on and on about ONPASSIVE and what it's going to do. And that's the greatest thing about it. I cannot see anything that ONPASSIVE will not be part of. I see in the future, for me, for my opinion, other companies not only wanting to join ONPASSIVE, all right, but to be like ONPASSIVE. So the seed that Ash Mafar planted in us, and the seed that he's going to plant in the world through us, it's going to change a lot of businesses and how they do things. I can see big business right now saying, how dare this guy give away his fortune? But my God, look at the success it's brought to his family and to millions of people around him. I believe companies are going to reevaluate their business, saying, we got to give back a little bit more. Actually, every time you give back, it comes back to you sevenfold. Truth. That is the truth. And I don't know what. Today is my dad's birthday. He's been gone for over 25 years. Miss him every day. But I know that in his life, he didn't get where he wanted to be. He was a successful business owner, him and my mom. But I know I asked him one time, what's the greatest thing you ever did in your life? And he said, I haven't done it yet. That was always his answer to me. I haven't done it yet. Now, he had cancer. He passed away. Within a 3-month period, he was gone. And I often wonder, all my dad really wanted to do was a lot like me. He had kind of retired. My brother took over the business. He just wanted to go fishing. He loved to fish. And he died at the ripe old age of 62 years old. Way too early. I'm 58 right now. And I often think, man, am I going to go at 62? But it doesn't matter if I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to be the best I can be today. And I think that's what ONPASSIVE offers all of us, to be the best. If you've learned anything, Ash Mafara said, be the best person you can be. Be kind. We have people that slap us in the face. We have people that's going to make fun of my beady, baggy eyes, and I don't care. Really? That's out of my control. But ONPASSIVE is not out of my control. I know what it's going to do for me. My eyes have gotten so much better because ONPASSIVE had opened up to the good things in the world, not the bad things. When you see the big wrinkles under my eyes, that's just things that's in my life that was bad or something I see bad. They're slowly going away because ONPASSIVE is clearing that all up for all of us. So right now, I'm going to tell you from my heart, I know a lot of people, not only in the passive, but in this world that might be listening to this. Yep, Christmas is in a few days. I pray for everyone just doesn't have a great Christmas, but has a great life. I know that you think you're struggling now, but soon that's all going to change. And I can't wait for the change. But think like that. Try not to, and I know it's hard. I had little kids. I remember I didn't have a dime in my pocket. Christmas was around the corner. I did whatever I could to scrape up some money, sell what I had to make sure they had a good Christmas. All right. But it also taught my kids a big lesson that you can't always get what you want. Some people have it a little harder. Some people are born with golden spoons, and that's okay either way. I don't look bad at either one of them. God bless them. But let's turn this world around. Let's bless every child we can, especially on Christmas. But let's also keep the faith and keep the nice going throughout the year, not just because it's a holiday. I always say, oh, here comes another fake holiday for this person, because that person was so nice up to Christmas. The day after Christmas, he just turned into a rotten person again. I'm thinking, wow. Let's carry on what Christmas is really about. It's about love. It's about giving. It's about changing. And that's exactly what ONPASSIVE is. Marty DeGarmo, back to you. And there is a new link for Ron's show tonight. There was a little confusion. He accidentally made something and put out an email. Ignore the email. We got a brand new link. Marty's going to post it in the chat. It'll also be posted in the back office. I suggest you all come because there could be some Ash Mafara moments, as we say later. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Hey, are you going to post it in the back office?
Well, I'm going to see if I can get Julie Wen because she posts the pictures. And Ron's got that new poster. I literally like him standing there. So I'll send it to Julie. But it's too early. Yeah. Too early right now. And let me say one more thing. One more thing and I'm done. This guy right here and this guy to my left or right, wherever he's on my screen, we're 100% ONPASSIVE. We do understand other people are doing things, and that's okay. But us guys right here, we don't need anything else. We believe in ONPASSIVE. But if you're doing something on the side to earn yourself some money, God bless you. But right here, ONPASSIVE is our main goal. It's the thing we talk about every day. It's the thing that we live, and we're not going to stop doing that. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Boom. Hey, one other thing. That's 100% true. And the other one, Bill Musk, thank you for doing that video. I thought it was hilarious. Adding music to that video. And once again, thank you to the staff, Mr. Mifar, Mr. Nizal, Mr. Muhammad Kamal, and all the tech people. Like I said in the video I sent, all of you, we are appreciated beyond your belief. You can't believe how much we care, and thank you all. And some of you that we don't know your name, we definitely can feel your heart. And thank you so much, everybody. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Chris has got something to say.
I do. Yeah. Merry Christmas. I don't have, what I said, I had to say, it's said, it's done. Be there tonight. Let's have some fun. There you go, Marty.
Whoa, that rhymed. That rhymed. Anyway, we'll see you all tonight, and then we'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's
Oh, wait,
Saturday.
I know what I was going to say. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you don't sleep a lot. A person asked me yesterday, Chris, can we use the video that Ash made about Marty as a marketing? Yes, you can. You put it on your Facebook or your social media, whatever it is. You can put your link on there. Put it in the comments. Absolutely.
They don't know it's me.
Yeah. Put it on there.
They figure if that thing can lift up a big butt like that, it'll take anybody to Burj Khalifa. All right. Anyway, thank you everybody, and we'll see you.
Bye.
Be there tonight.